The paralyzed girl accidentally found another label underneath the bottle of medicine she'd been taking for 18 years, but she kept quiet. She continued to take the medicine her mother sent her. When the woman left, she spit the medicine out of her mouth. The girl's name is Lisa. She's a top genius with an IQ of 280. Her father died when she was very young. She lives with her mother. Perhaps her high IQ caused God's jealousy. The girl's legs were paralyzed when she was a child. She suffers from asthma and diabetes. She was barely kept alive by medication, although the medication was extremely expensive. But the mother didn't hesitate. She went to work every day to earn money for her daughter's treatment. Lisa is also a very hardworking girl, although she couldn't go to school, but with her superior intelligence, she made a career in mechanical research. She already holds several patents in her teenage years, and she took this year's college entrance exam through self-study. She'll soon be able to continue her education at a top university. Her family won't have to worry about money. She thought her life would get better and better like this, but a sudden incident broke their peaceful life completely. That day, while her mother was on the phone, she sneaked into the kitchen to get some chocolate to eat. This is the girl's favorite food, but due to her mother's strict control over her diabetes, everything was going well. But she found her own medicine in the bottle with her mother's name written on it. Because it's hard to get this kind of special medicine, she went to her mother and asked her questions. Her mother patiently told her that the pharmacist had written her name wrong. Lisa didn't suspect anything. She gladly accepted the explanation, because no mother would harm her daughter. The next day, the mother continued to go out to work. Lisa suddenly remembered yesterday's medicine. In order to find out the truth, she used her homemade robotic arm to remove the medicine bottle. She was just about to open the medicine bottle. The sound of a van suddenly came from outside the door. She rushed downstairs to see if it was a college acceptance letter. She ran right into her mother, looking at her anxious daughter. Her mother understood everything at once. She told her daughter she'd give her the college letter when it came. The girl returned to her room lost in thought. She picked up the bottle of pills and continued to examine it, but suddenly she noticed a bulging bubble on the label. She shuddered and tore the label off. A horrible thing happened. Her mother's name was written on the label. The mother sent the medicine again late at night, but this time the girl didn't take it. She wanted to see what the medicine really was. While her mother was asleep, she came to the first floor in her wheelchair, wanted to check the ingredients of the drug, but strangely the home network was suddenly disconnected. The girl didn't have time to think. She hurried back to her room. She didn't notice a pair of eyes staring at her. The next morning they happily ate breakfast. Mom inquired seemingly offhandedly, asked her what she was doing on the computer last night. Lisa was just about to answer. Suddenly something came to her mind. She then explained that she wanted to see where the notices had arrived. Looking at her calm daughter, the mother nodded her head in disbelief. The mother went out to tidy up the flower beds. Lisa called the pharmacy to ask what the pills were for, but before she could say anything, the pharmacist then affectionately called out the mother's name. The girl was so frightened she hung up the phone. Then she ran to the bedside to see how her mother was reacting. Luckily, she didn't notice anything unusual. After thinking about it for a long time, Lisa decided to try her luck. She grabbed her phone and dialed out a number. This person happened to have a computer nearby. With the help of others, the girl finally learned what the drug was really for. It was being used for a serious heart condition. Lisa breathed a sigh of relief. It seemed that she had misunderstood her mother, but the man's next words brought her to the bottom of the abyss. The pills were all red. Looking at the green capsules on the floor, Lisa had a bad feeling in her heart, but she couldn't figure out why her own mother would want to hurt her. The girl cautiously asked her mother if she could take her to the movies. The mother quickly agreed. The next day, the girl put the pills in her pocket. She left the house with great anxiety. During the movie, she excused herself to go to the bathroom. She refused her mother's help. She went to the drugstore alone. With her handicapped status, she quickly made it to the front of the line, but the words of the clerk made her feel afraid, because this drug is actually for dogs.